Oh, summer may be over, but it sure doesn't feel like it. I'm Sally.
And I'm Mia.
And you're watching CSDN.
There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. So the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a rocket, or fighting a mummy, or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist, or giving a monkey a shower.
It's no surprise these students in the halls waving their computers in the air. It's the only way to get Wi-Fi half the time.
Well, those days are over. Here's Clara with the latest on Wi-Fi.
The APs, those are called access points. They're the square things on the walls.
Tell us about this new Wi-Fi project. How did it get started?
So we have been trying for several years to get this project started, and I bet you can guess why. Because the Wi-Fi here is really inadequate for what you all need to function appropriately. We built this Wi-Fi network when we built the school, now almost 10 years ago, and it was meant to serve, at that point, 100 ninth graders. Of the $250,000, we're paying about $25,000 of it. That's about 10% of the total cost.
This homecoming was pretty epic. The pep rally got everyone in the homecoming spirit.
And the day started out with the annual freshman carnival. Now on to Thomas for the full scoop.
CSD's homecoming is this month. Many students hung out with their advisors and built floats for the pep rally. The pep rally also marked the match between the varsity girls and varsity boys volleyball teams. In an overwhelming victory, the varsity girls defeated the varsity boys 2-0. After the match, we caught up with varsity boys player Jalen Pearson to talk about his thoughts about the game. The pep rally also marked the announcement of the homecoming court for the junior through freshman classes.
Hope you're staying on top of your classwork and homework.
If you're not, here's Elliot, straight from the halls of CSD with some useful study tips.
I'll be going around the halls of CSD asking kids how can they get their grades up and how can they benefit from their junior to senior years, freshman to sophomore year, or sophomore to junior year. And I'll be interviewing freshmen, seniors, juniors, and sophomores. Hi, I'm here with Chris. And Chris, how can you benefit from your junior year?
Pay attention in class and do your homework.
How can you keep good grades in school?
Just stay in school.
Excellent. Hi, I'm here with Derek. And Derek, how can you benefit your senior year going into college?
I think I can benefit from senior year through all the seminar classes and stuff. That's helping me with my college applications and stuff. So that's helping me going to college.
And Derek, how can you keep your good grades in school?
Probably by like not vaping or like not taking that many bathroom breaks, just staying in class, staying focused, listening to the teacher, and performing well on tests.
Nice, thanks. Hi, I'm here with Thomas. And Thomas, how's your freshman year going?
It's good. I have to keep my grades up, and the workload's much harder.
How's your grades?
Doing pretty good. Just have to study hard and make sure I don't fall behind.
Same. Hi, I'm here with Elena. And Elena, how can you benefit your freshman year going to your sophomore year?
I think that I can just become more confident with like
my schoolwork and what I'm doing like around to help the community, because I feel like CSD is all about like growing, and I think that freshman year I just need to get better at doing that.
And how can you keep up your good grades in school?
Just keep studying. I just have to keep trying because sometimes I slack off, but I just have to keep going.
Thanks.
Everyone knows October as the month of Halloween, or maybe as Spoopy Month.
Here's Owen with some fun facts you probably didn't know.
Welcome back to my final year of This Month in History. At the end of this year, I'll be graduating. However, that's still months away and I have plenty of facts left to share. And seeing how 100 years ago, World War I was in its final days, I thought it'd be a good idea to focus on it. So let's jump right in. Did you know, from October 2nd to October 8th, 1918, as the Western Allies were breaking through the crumbling German lines, a small company of roughly 554 men, which would later become known as the Lost Battalion, advanced too far and became encircled by the German forces. They would have to fight a bloody battle for survival, suffering heavy losses and even being hit by friendly fire. Under fire, they would desperately send a carrier pigeon with the infamous message, "We are along the road parallel 276.4. Our artillery is dropping a barrage directly on us. For heaven's sake, stop it." Continuing on, in the waning days of World War I, on October 28th, the Republic of Czechoslovakia was founded. It was made up of 3 provinces, Bohemia, Moravia, and Slovakia, all of which had been part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And finally, on October 28th, mutiny broke out in the German fleet at Kiel. Ships raised the flag of revolution, and soon it would spread to cities across the nation. This resulted in a general strike in Berlin, which halted the government of the Kaiser. 100 years ago this month, Germany, as well as the rest of the Central Powers, would be on their last leg, and soon the war would be over. You know, it's interesting to see what our world was like 100 years ago, and what was occurring. Keep that in mind as you go through the rest of your day. That's all the time I have though, so come back next time for more facts you might not have known.
Sure hope our reporters didn't have to jump through too many hoops to get those stories. Now, where do zombies like to go swimming?
The Dead Sea. That's all we have for today, with puns rivaled only by Carl Zeus. Thank you for watching the Spooktober edition of CSDN.